Steven Seagal, once a revered martial arts expert and celebrated action star, has seen his reputation crumble in recent years amidst a series of sexual misconduct allegations. This comprehensive account delves into his journey from martial arts mastery to Hollywood fame, and ultimately, his descent into scandal. Stephen Frederic Seagal was born on April 10, 1952, in Lansing, Michigan. From an early age, Seagal exhibited an affinity for martial arts, which he pursued with great passion. At the age of 17, he moved to Japan to immerse himself in the study of aikido, a Japanese martial art that focuses on harmonizing with an opponent to redirect their energy. Seagal's dedication and skill in aikido were exceptional, and he eventually became one of the first non-Asians to operate an aikido dojo in Japan. Seagal's martial arts prowess caught the attention of Hollywood, and in the late 1980s, he made his film debut with Above the Law, 1988. The film was a success, showcasing Seagal's unique blend of aikido techniques and on-screen charisma. This marked the beginning of his career as a major action star. Throughout the late 80s and 90s, Seagal starred in a series of successful action films such as Hard to Kill, 1990, Marked for Death, 1990, Out for Justice, 1991, and Under Siege, 1992, cementing his status as a leading figure in the genre. Seagal's influence extended beyond acting. He directed and produced several films, bringing his martial arts philosophy and cinematic vision to the big screen. His directorial debut, On Deadly Ground, 1994, was an attempt to combine action with environmental messaging. Although the film received mixed reviews, it showcased Seagal's ambition to use his platform for broader purposes. Despite his professional success, Seagal's personal life was marred by controversy. Over the years, numerous women came forward with allegations of sexual misconduct, painting a disturbing picture of the actor behind the scenes. In 2018, actress Regina Simons accused Seagal of raping her in 1993 when she was 18 years old. Simons claimed that the incident occurred at Seagal's home after he invited her to what he said was a wrap party for the film On Deadly Ground. Upon arrival, Simons found herself alone with Seagal, who allegedly assaulted her in his bedroom. Her emotional recounting of the incident at a press conference brought significant media attention and support from the Not Me Too movement. Shortly after Simons' accusations, Dutch model Fabiola Dadis also accused Seagal of sexual misconduct. She alleged that during a supposed audition in 2002, Seagal touched her inappropriately and made lewd comments. Dadis's account added to the growing list of women accusing Seagal of predatory behavior, amplifying the call for accountability. The accusations against Seagal did not stop with Simons and Dadis. Other women, including actresses Portia de Rossi, Juliana Margulies, and Jenny McCarthy, have come forward with their own stories of harassment and inappropriate behavior by Seagal. These allegations span decades, indicating a pattern of behavior that has only recently come to light. The fallout from these allegations has been significant. Seagal's once thriving career has suffered immensely. He has been largely ostracized from the Hollywood community, with many industry professionals distancing themselves from him. His reputation as a martial arts icon and action star has been overshadowed by the serious accusations leveled against him. Seagal has vehemently denied all allegations of sexual misconduct. His legal team has dismissed the accusations as baseless and has taken steps to defend his reputation. However, the sheer number of allegations and the detailed accounts provided by the accusers have made it difficult for Seagal to fully clear his name in the court of public opinion. The allegations against Steven Seagal are part of a broader reckoning within Hollywood, spurred by the Not Me Too movement. This movement has empowered countless individuals to come forward with their experiences of sexual harassment and assault, leading to a significant cultural shift in how such issues are addressed in the entertainment industry and beyond. Steven Seagal's journey from martial arts mastery to Hollywood stardom is a testament to his talent and charisma. However, his legacy has been irreparably tarnished by the numerous allegations of sexual misconduct. As Hollywood continues to grapple with issues of accountability and justice, Seagal's story serves as a stark reminder of the pervasive nature of abuse and the importance of believing and supporting survivors. In the end, Steven Seagal's fall from grace is not just a personal tragedy, but a reflection of the systemic problems that have long plagued the entertainment industry. While his contributions to martial arts and action cinema are undeniable, they will forever be overshadowed by the dark cloud of scandal that now hangs over his name. The allegations against Steven Seagal continued to mount, bringing further scrutiny to his past actions. As more women came forward, each with their own stories of harassment and abuse, the legal system began to take notice. Several investigations were launched, although the statute of limitations prevented many of the cases from moving forward in court. In 2010, Caden Nguyen, a former assistant, filed a lawsuit against Seagal, accusing him of sexual harassment and illegal trafficking of females for sex. Nguyen claimed that Seagal had hired her under false pretenses and subjected her to unwanted advances. Although the case was eventually settled out of court, it brought significant negative publicity to Seagal and fueled the growing public perception of his misconduct. Journalist and actress Lisa Guerrero recounted an unsettling encounter with Seagal during an audition in the early 2000s. Guerrero alleged that Seagal attempted to proposition her and made inappropriate comments, creating an uncomfortable and unprofessional environment. Her account was one of many that highlighted a pattern of behavior by Seagal during auditions and professional meetings. The entertainment industry, already reeling from similar accusations against other high-profile figures, responded by cutting ties with Seagal. Projects that had been in development were shelved, and his appearances in media became rare. The industry-wide shift towards addressing and preventing sexual harassment left little room for those accused of such actions. The media played a crucial role in amplifying the voices of Seagal's accusers. Extensive coverage of the allegations and interviews with the women who came forward kept the issue in the public eye. Social media further fueled the backlash, with many people expressing their support for the victims and calling for justice. In response to the mounting allegations, Seagal attempted to salvage his reputation through various means. He made several public statements denying the accusations and portraying himself as a victim of false claims. Additionally, he sought to shift focus back to his martial arts expertise and humanitarian efforts. However, these attempts were largely unsuccessful in changing public perception. The case of Steven Seagal is a microcosm of the broader changes occurring within Hollywood. The Not Me Too movement has led to a reevaluation of power dynamics and a push for greater accountability. Seagal's fall from grace is emblematic of a cultural shift towards zero tolerance for sexual misconduct, regardless of a person's status or achievements. The impact of these allegations on Seagal's legacy is profound. While he was once celebrated for his contributions to martial arts and action cinema, his name is now synonymous with scandal and controversy. The accusations have overshadowed his professional achievements and left a permanent stain on his career. As of now, Steven Seagal's prospects in Hollywood remain bleak. He continues to deny the allegations and maintains a low profile. While he still has a following among certain segments of martial arts enthusiasts, his mainstream appeal has been severely diminished. The entertainment industry has moved on, and Seagal's place in it appears uncertain. The story of Steven Seagal serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of abuse of power and the importance of accountability. It underscores the need for systemic change in how allegations of misconduct are handled, and the necessity of supporting survivors. Seagal's rise and fall illustrate that no amount of fame or success can shield someone from the repercussions of their actions. In the end, the legacy of Steven Seagal will be remembered not just for his contributions to martial arts and cinema, but also for the serious allegations that have come to define his public image. His story is a stark reminder of the ongoing struggle for justice and the imperative to create a safer and more equitable environment for all. As Steven Seagal faced mounting allegations, his career trajectory took a drastic turn. Several women continued to come forward with their own harrowing accounts of Seagal's inappropriate behavior, further tarnishing his reputation. Portia de Rossi, an accomplished actress, recounted her disturbing experience with Seagal during an audition. She claimed that Seagal unzipped his pants in front of her and made lewd advances. This incident left her feeling violated and deeply uncomfortable. Her decision to speak out added to the chorus of voices condemning Seagal's behavior. Jenny McCarthy, a well-known actress and model, also shared her story of an encounter with Seagal. During an audition for Under Siege 2, Seagal allegedly demanded that she undress in front of him. McCarthy's refusal led to her being dismissed from the audition. This incident highlighted a recurring theme of abuse of power in Seagal's professional interactions. Juliana Margulies, star of ER and The Good Wife, revealed her own unsettling experience with Seagal. She described how, during a late-night meeting in his hotel room, Seagal brandished a gun and made unwanted advances. Margulies' account, like those of others, painted a picture of a man who used his position to intimidate and exploit women. As the allegations against Seagal continued to surface, Hollywood responded decisively. He was effectively blacklisted from major projects, with studios and producers unwilling to associate with him. This blacklisting marked a significant downturn in his career, isolating him from the industry that once celebrated his talents. In an effort to rehabilitate his image, Seagal embarked on various public relations campaigns. He made appearances at martial arts events and participated in humanitarian activities, attempting to shift the narrative away from the allegations. Despite these efforts, the shadow of the accusations loomed large, and public sentiment remained largely negative. The legal ramifications of the allegations also took a toll on Seagal. Multiple lawsuits were filed against him, resulting in significant legal fees and settlements. These financial burdens further compounded the challenges he faced in attempting to revive his career. The scandals not only impacted Seagal's professional life, but also caused significant turmoil in his personal life. Relationships with family and friends were strained, and he faced public scrutiny in his private affairs. The cumulative effect of these stresses contributed to a period of personal crisis for Seagal. The media played a crucial role in keeping the allegations against Seagal in the public eye. News outlets extensively covered the stories of his accusers, ensuring that the issue remained a topic of discussion. Public opinion, shaped by these reports, largely turned against Seagal, viewing him as a symbol of Hollywood's darker side. The revelations about Steven Seagal were part of a broader movement towards greater transparency and accountability in Hollywood. The Not Me Too movement, which gained momentum around the same time, highlighted systemic issues of harassment and abuse in the industry. Seagal's case became a notable example of the kind of behavior that the movement sought to address. As of now, Steven Seagal remains a controversial figure. While he still retains a base of supporters who appreciate his contributions to martial arts and film, his mainstream appeal has been irrevocably damaged. His opportunities within Hollywood are limited, and he continues to face the repercussions of the allegations against him. Steven Seagal's legacy has been redefined by the allegations of sexual misconduct. While he once stood as a prominent figure in martial arts and action cinema, his name is now frequently associated with scandal and controversy. This dual legacy serves as a reminder of the complex and often contradictory nature of public figures. In conclusion, the sexual misconduct allegations against Steven Seagal have had a profound impact on his career and legacy. The stories of his accusers have painted a stark picture of abuse and exploitation, overshadowing his professional achievements. As Hollywood continues to grapple with issues of accountability and justice, Seagal's story stands as a testament to the importance of supporting survivors and addressing misconduct in all its forms. Steven Seagal's fall from grace is a cautionary tale about the consequences of abusing power and the enduring impact of one's actions on their legacy. His journey from martial arts master to Hollywood pariah underscores the necessity for systemic change and the ongoing fight for a more equitable and respectful industry. The allegations against Steven Seagal have also had a significant impact on the martial arts community. Seagal, who was once regarded as a respected aikido master, has seen his reputation within this community tarnished. Many martial artists who once looked up to him have distanced themselves, and his involvement in martial arts events has been significantly reduced. Seagal's influence in the martial arts world has waned. Martial arts schools and organizations that once associated with him have severed ties, and his demonstrations and seminars are no longer in high demand. This loss of respect and influence is a direct consequence of the serious nature of the allegations against him. Despite the controversies, Seagal has continued to practice and teach Aikido in private settings. He remains passionate about the martial art, although his public appearances have become rare. Seagal's dedication to Aikido persists, even as his public persona has been deeply affected by the allegations. The scandals have also had a profound effect on Seagal's personal relationships. His family has faced increased public scrutiny, and the allegations have undoubtedly caused significant strain. Seagal's marriages have been tumultuous. His relationships with his wives have been impacted by the public nature of the accusations. The strain of the allegations has been a contributing factor in the difficulties he has faced in his personal life. Seagal's relationship with his children has also been affected. The public nature of the accusations has placed a burden on his family, and maintaining personal relationships in the face of such scrutiny has proven challenging. Despite this, Seagal has made efforts to maintain a bond with his children. In recent years, Seagal has attempted to reinvent himself, focusing on various business ventures and humanitarian efforts. These attempts have met with mixed success, as the shadow of the allegations continues to loom large. Seagal has ventured into different businesses, including energy drinks, supplements, and even cryptocurrency. While some of these ventures have garnered attention, they have not significantly rehabilitated his public image. Seagal has also engaged in humanitarian efforts, including animal rights activism and environmental causes. While these efforts have been well-intentioned, they have been overshadowed by the ongoing allegations against him. The legal battles surrounding the allegations against Seagal continue to unfold. While some cases have been settled, others remain unresolved. The ongoing nature of these legal issues ensures that the controversy surrounding Seagal is far from over. Public perception of Steven Seagal remains largely negative. Media portrayal of him has focused on the allegations and their aftermath, with little emphasis on his professional achievements. This negative portrayal has solidified his status as a controversial figure. Despite the overwhelming negative perception, Seagal still has a base of supporters who defend him against the allegations. These supporters often highlight his contributions to martial arts and action cinema, arguing that his professional achievements should be considered separately from the accusations. Conversely, critics argue that the severity and number of allegations cannot be ignored. They believe that Seagal should be held accountable for his actions, and that his legacy should reflect both his achievements and his misconduct. The case of Steven Seagal remains an enduring controversy. The allegations of sexual misconduct have had a lasting impact on his career, personal life, and legacy. As Hollywood and society at large continue to address issues of abuse and misconduct, Seagal's story serves as a reminder of the importance of accountability and the complex nature of public figures. Accomplishments and serious allegations, reflecting the duality of his public persona. His journey underscores the need for systemic change and the ongoing struggle for justice and respect in all industries. The controversy surrounding Steven Seagal has had broader cultural and social implications, contributing to the ongoing discourse about power dynamics and accountability in the entertainment industry and beyond. The allegations against Seagal emerged during the rise of the Me Too movement, which aimed to shed light on sexual harassment and assault in various industries. Seagal's case became one of many that highlighted the pervasive nature of such misconduct, further galvanizing the movement and encouraging more victims to come forward. Seagal's downfall reflects a significant shift in power dynamics within Hollywood. The entertainment industry has historically been dominated by powerful individuals who often faced little accountability for their actions. The exposure of Seagal's alleged misconduct, along with that of other high-profile figures, has prompted a re-evaluation of these dynamics and fostered a culture of increased scrutiny and accountability. In response to the numerous allegations against Seagal and others, the entertainment industry has implemented several reforms aimed at preventing harassment and promoting safer work environments. Studios and production companies have established more robust reporting mechanisms for incidents of harassment and abuse. These mechanisms are designed to provide victims with safe and confidential ways to report misconduct without fear of retaliation. Mandatory training programs on sexual harassment and professional conduct have become more common in Hollywood. These programs aim to educate employees about appropriate behavior and empower them to recognize and report misconduct. Efforts to increase diversity and inclusion within the industry have also been amplified. By promoting a more diverse and inclusive workforce, Hollywood hopes to reduce the incidence of harassment and create a more equitable environment for all individuals. Despite these reforms, challenges remain in addressing and preventing sexual misconduct in Hollywood and other industries. One of the ongoing challenges is overcoming the stigma associated with reporting harassment. Victims often fear damage to their careers and reputations, which can deter them from coming forward. Continued efforts are needed to ensure that reporting mechanisms are accessible and that victims feel supported. Holding high-profile figures accountable for their actions remains a complex issue. While some individuals face legal and professional consequences, others continue to wield significant influence and avoid full accountability. Ensuring that all individuals, regardless of their status, are held to the same standards is crucial for meaningful change. In the face of continued controversy, Steven Seagal has shifted his focus to other areas, including his personal interests and international ventures. Seagal has sought to rebuild his reputation internationally, particularly in Russia, where he has been granted citizenship and holds a position as a special envoy for Russian-American humanitarian relations. His activities in Russia have garnered both support and criticism, reflecting the polarized views on his legacy. Seagal has also focused on personal projects, including writing books on martial arts and spirituality. These projects allow him to stay connected to his passions while maintaining a lower profile. As time passes, the public and cultural memory of Steven Seagal will continue to evolve. His contributions to martial arts and action cinema will likely be remembered alongside the serious allegations against him, creating a complex and multifaceted legacy. Seagal's story serves as a cautionary tale for future generations of entertainers and public figures. It underscores the importance of ethical conduct and the potential consequences of abusing power. Aspiring actors, directors, and martial artists can learn from Seagal's rise and fall, striving to build careers based on respect and integrity. The long-term impact of the allegations against Seagal on the entertainment industry is significant. His case has contributed to ongoing efforts to create a safer and more accountable industry, setting a precedent for how allegations of misconduct are handled. This impact will continue to shape Hollywood's approach to addressing and preventing abuse. Steven Seagal's legacy is a complex one, marked by both professional achievements and serious allegations of misconduct. His contributions to martial arts and action cinema are undeniable, but they are now overshadowed by the stories of those who have come forward with accusations against him. As Hollywood and society continue to grapple with issues of accountability and justice, Seagal's story serves as a reminder of the importance of ethical behavior and the need for systemic change. His journey from celebrated action star to controversial figure highlights the evolving standards of conduct in the entertainment industry and the ongoing struggle for a more equitable and respectful environment for all. Steven Seagal's name will be remembered in both the annals of martial arts and the history of Hollywood's reckoning with sexual misconduct. His story is a testament to the enduring impact of one's actions and the necessity of continued vigilance in the fight against abuse and harassment. The division in public opinion reflects broader societal debates about accountability and redemption. While some believe Seagal should be forgiven for past actions, others argue that the severity of the allegations warrants continued scrutiny and condemnation. Seagal's fall from grace has had implications for the action genre, which has seen shifts in how heroes and anti-heroes are portrayed. The action genre has traditionally celebrated hyper-masculine figures like Seagal. However, changing societal attitudes have led to a re-examination of what constitutes a hero, with greater emphasis on respect and consent. The decline of Seagal's career has paved the way for new actors and directors in the action genre. These new faces bring different perspectives and values, contributing to the genre's evolution. Steven Seagal's personal life remains under public scrutiny. Despite his efforts to maintain a private existence, the ongoing interest in his allegations ensures that his actions remain a topic of discussion. Steven Seagal's journey from martial arts master and action star to a figure embroiled in scandal underscores the complex nature of fame and accountability. His legacy is now a cautionary tale, reminding the public and industry professionals of the importance of ethical conduct and the enduring impact of one's actions.